Yes sir, yes sir. Het is weer vrijdag en dat betekent dat het tijd is voor een nieuwe aflevering van de Moody Without Music stream hier op War Stories Radio Live. Het enige station waar je liefde geeft en je liefde krijgt. En over ongeveer 20 minuutjes gaan we liefde tonen naar iemand die we vorig seizoen voor het eerst ontmoeten. We hebben Jodi Pluto, maar eerst hebben we een aantal bangers voor de boeg staan. We gaan beginnen met een klein beetje zelfbevlekking, net zoals vorige week. Met het nummer van Jano en Jouw Love, waarop wordt samengewerkt met Ash en Yours Truly. Vervolgens hebben we Risico, wat een samenwerking is tussen Nadiva, Romano Santino, Oud en Roxy Rosa. En Priceless, by the way. En voor de rest, mocht je de playlist willen weten, check de chat en zie je dit later, dus achteraf. Check dan in de comments, daar hou ik alle nummers die worden afgespeeld bij. Zoals ik al zei, over 20 minuten hebben we het eerste gedeelte van een gesprek met een terugkomende gast. En vervolgens wat nieuwe bangers van allerlei artiesten vanuit Nederland, Amerika en uit de UK. En met dat gezegd te hebben, is het natuurlijk ook voor jou nog steeds een gelegenheid om een interview met mij of een van de andere stations hier op de station te hebben. Simpelweg door een membership aan te gaan, of tenminste member te worden. Dat is geheel gratis als je een interview wil. Er zijn ook betaalde opties, maar dat is niet, dat is optioneel voor de interview. Word dus member op de website www.wsradiolive.com/members en dat kan je doen via Facebook, via Gmail of een ander e-mailadres wat je wil gebruiken. Geen stress wat dat betreft, maar word dus member en claim jouw internationale exposure op dit station. Zoals ik dus al zei, eerst een aantal bangers en dan het eerste gesprek, het eerste gedeelte van een gesprek. En met dat gezegd te hebben, ga ik de switch maken naar Engels, want het is alweer bijna tijd. Of tenminste, zodat we des te sneller zijn we dus bij het gesprek. En met dat gezegd te hebben, gaan we het dus ook doen. So, welcome. It's Friday and it means it's time for a new episode of the Moody Without Music stream. It was a bit of an issue with all the time zones and summertime, wintertime, because over in the States, summertime already kicked in. Here in the Netherlands, it will kick in the 28th or at least the end of the month. So it was a bit of a confusing time while posting the flyer from this week. But in about 20 minutes, we got a recurring guest who came along the first time, I think in August if I'm not mistaken, and he goes by the name of Jodi Pluto. But we're gonna listen to some bangers first. First up is some self-promotion with a song by Jano, with his song Jouw Love, on which he teams up with Ash and Yours Truly. After that, we have a collaboration between Priceless, Coach, Roxy Rosa, Nadiva, and Romano Santino on Risico, translated to Risk. And after that, more songs. But if you want to know what songs I'm playing, just check out the comments if you are listening to this afterwards, or check out the live chat in which I will keep everything up to date music wise. But like I said, in about 20 minutes we got the first part of the conversation with our guest of today, who goes by the name of Jodi Pluto. I'm excited. I want to know what changes over the month, because he just dropped a new project, and we're also going to listen to 4 songs coming from this project. 2 of them you already heard in the previous episode, but 2 of them, the other 2, are completely new. And besides that, there are 5 songs remaining if I'm not mistaken, because it's a 9-song project. But with that being said, if you want to have your own interview with me or one of the other shows here on the station, all you have to do is become a member of the website, which is free. We do have some paid options as well, but that again is optional. So become a member and claim your international exposure. You can either be with me, with Huda on Saturday. We got Mcilla from Sweden on Wednesday, and on Thursday we got Female MCs Radio. It's all up to you, and all you have to do again is become a member of the website. With that being said, it's almost time to go back to the music, so stick around for the first part of the conversation after those bangers. Again, we're gonna start off with some self-promotion with Jano with Jouw Love, and afterwards one more song from the Netherlands before we switch up towards the States and end up the first segment with a banger from our guest of today. With that being said, I'm tuning out for now. I will talk to you in a bit. Have some fun and vibe it out, man. Bang.
ik weet ik bloed voor jou na. Weet dat ik geen trobby zoek, ik move voor jou na. Mogen dit even de tijd vertraagt. Als je bij me bent, niet actief, voor jou blijf ik laag. Weet dat ik je goed begrijp en dat het pijn bespaart. Ben ik los van je, dan heb je me kwijtgeraakt.
Naar je love. Alleen jij kan het nog geven. Ik voel rust. Ik ben op zoek naar je love. Alleen jij kan het nog geven. Ik voel rust.
Ken dit nog op je page, ook al is het lang geleden. Zie story van WhatsApp en voel de neiging om te spreken. Je ging ghost op me, maar ik koos voor je. Ik zag een droom voor me, die we kennelijk niet delen. Maar ik kan je niet vergeten, kunnen jou niet overklassen. Misschien een hele mooie feest, maar ze zal minder bij me passen. Zoals jij deed, neem ze anders is het mijn eten. Ik wil dat jij weet en ik je steeds kan horen lachen. Ik weet met matches of met tippie in de vloed doen. Kom met je chillen, het was Pasen naar een zoet toe. Voelde vertrouwd, en zijn levels, jij was goud. Dacht alleen nog maar aan jou en sindsdien voel ik me toe. En wat ik doe moet is voor mij nog een raadsel. Ben op zoek naar je love, maar kan je mijne verdragen? Wil je tijd niet voldoen en ook de mijne besparen? Ga ik op zoek naar je love, of uiteindelijk later?
Ik ben op zoek naar je love. Alleen jij kan het nog geven. Ik voel rust. Ik ben op zoek naar je love. Alleen jij kan het nog geven. Ik voel rust.
En dan zijn we weer. Dat was alweer het eerste segment. Ongeveer van 25 minuten zoals ik al zei vooraf. Over een aantal minuten hebben we het eerste gedeelte van het gesprek. Mocht je de video bekijken en mij al zien praten. Ik ben momenteel al de hele tijd aan het praten met onze gast van vandaag. Over een aantal minuten ga ik hem aankondigen. Eerst een korte recap van de tracks die we hebben afgespeeld. Ik doe hetzelfde in Engels voordat je de claps hoort en onze gast erbij wordt gehaald. Met dat gezegd hebben, laten we gelijk beginnen met de recap. We begonnen het eerste gedeelte met een klein beetje zelfpromotie met het nummer van Jano en Jouw Love, waarop wordt samengewerkt met Ash en Yours Truly. Vervolgens hadden we de samenwerking van Priceless, Roxy Rosa, Nadiva, Romana Santino en Oud op Risico. En vervolgens gingen we naar Amerika met Tempest met Sorry to Say. Hadden we Ant Clemens met Story of My Life, Bazanji met Rari. En vervolgens hadden we de eerste banger van onze gast van de avond met Zone, afkomstig van zijn gloednieuwe project Dedicated. En over een aantal minuten gaan we het hebben over dit gloednieuwe project. Ik moet ondertussen ook een klein beetje de aanpassingen doen voor de visuele kant, zodat het niet raar eruit ziet zodat ik de switch maak. Maar met dat gezegd hebben, laten we de switch maken naar Engels en ik hoor je zo meteen. So with that being said, I'm gonna switch over like you can hear to English, do a quick recap and bring our guests of the day in for the first part of the conversation. We started this first hour with a little bit of self-promotion with the song by Jano called Jouw Love, on which he taps in Ash and Yours Truly. After that we had a collaboration which is a mouthful of artists. We got Priceless, Coach, Roxy Rosa, Nadiva, Romano Santino and Oat on Risk. And after that we went to the States with Tempest with Sorry to Say, Ant Clemens with Story of My Life, Bazanji with Rory, and then we had the first banger of the evening of today, because over in the States it's in the afternoon, Zone by Jodi Pluto. And with that being said, I'm gonna put some claps on his name, switch scenes and bring him in, because it's time, fam. I can say welcome back. How you doing, fam?
Yo, what's going on, bud?
I'm good, fam. We were already chopping it up beforehand.
For sure.
I almost forgot what I said, what I was gonna do. We're talking today with Dub the Great. Welcome back. There was an inside joke.
Oh.
On Instagram, he posted GB, so Great Britain, meaning I was from the UK, which I'm not. I'm from the Netherlands, and I was like, bet. You wanna bet? Dub the Great, welcome back. How you doing, fam?
Oh man, what's going on? I still like that name too. What's happening?
Oh well, at least I said it was a small thing, right? It was
That's all
just
right.
it popped up in my mind as soon as you put in Great Britain, and I was like, what was his last name again? And I checked it. I had to double check it because I wasn't sure entirely. But Dub the Great, aka Jodi Pluto,
Oh man, that's
welcome
what's
back,
up,
fam.
man. I appreciate you for having me again, my brother. Definitely, definitely good to be back.
It's my pleasure, fam. And yeah, I think the last interview we had was back in August.
Yes,
Um, what has changed since, fam?
man, a lot, a lot. We actually got a project out and rolling, and we actually got our feet on the ground, treading some ground right now. We doing what we supposed to do. Uh, just looking like careered artists, if that makes sense.
Okay, dope. So let's throw you under the bus right away. Why didn't the project came out when we had the last conversation? Because
The
then, and
pandemic,
I
the
already said
pandemic,
it,
the pandemic.
the pandemic. Okay, still gonna go with that. Okay, you said something entirely different while we were all. No, you didn't. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I told him I was gonna do this, so since I
Me
said it,
too.
I have to do it. Throw one under the bus. But
That's
yeah,
okay.
man. You recently brought out your new project called Dedicated, containing 9 songs in total, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And how was the first month after the release?
Dude, this has been like it's cheesy to say remarkable, but amazing because of the response I've been getting from it. Like people actually gravitate to the music. Is real and it's the authenticity I believe, and people just gravitating towards it, and I'm much appreciated, and I enjoy every second of it right now.
Nice. So what's the people's favorite?
So far it's two songs, man, neck and neck. We got Boomerang, which is supposed to that's the single off of the project. Just give me a
What you're
second,
gonna
it's
end the
on the
show
way.
with today?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we got a sleeper, which is Complete the Mission. So when y'all get a chance, go check out Dedicated and listen to those two songs and let me know what y'all think, which one is the best. Complete the Mission and Boomerang.
Well, rewind it because you have to check out the entire project, fam. Well, what are you
Check out
talking
the
about?
entire project. You
What
right,
are you
you right,
talking
you
about,
right.
fam? Why do I have to say that, fam? Come on, man. Jody Pluto, aka Dub the Great.
Everybody make
That
sure you
was the
put that
last
stuff
time. I'm
in.
not gonna say it anymore. But yeah, 9 project. Oh, okay. So you got two public favorites. What are your
Yes, yes.
favorites of the? I know it's a tough question because all of them are babies of you. But which out of
Absolutely.
the 9 you got a special connection with?
I'm gonna say 9 out of the 9. But that is actually the toughest question I've been asked so far though. But I have a personal favorite to me is I see because I see is a more of a it displays the artistry of what I do. It's not just me rapping, it's me rapping, telling a story, me like pretty much putting you into what I'm talking about. So it's not just you listening to music, it's you feeling the music and actually being a part of what's going on. So when you can't check out I see.
Okay, dope. Again, check out the entire project. But I'm glad that one of those yeah, more special to you as well. Unfortunately, you didn't send that one over, so I can't enjoy that with the people tonight, or we can't.
Oh,
But again, more reason to check out the entire project dedicated, containing 9 songs. I want to reflect back on our previous conversation once more. I think you had a top 10 back then, and I want to see if something changed from that. So, can you name me top 10? I list them here so I can check if you got the same one or not.
my top 10 what though? You got to give me what's my
Okay,
category?
yeah, you're right. Living artists, because that was the same thing we had last time. We keep it easy, keep it a stack, but living artists right now. And
I can't believe I gave you 10.
yeah, I think I asked for top 5, but you named 10.
Why did I do that? Dang, I put myself in more shit.
We can do
Okay.
the top five and see which one you're
Let's
missing
see.
out.
I bet my top five is probably way more consistent than a 10. Let's see.
Let me
I
see.
know Lil Wayne,
That was the
Jay
first
Z.
one. Yeah.
Yep, Jay Z. I want to say, I want to say Eminem, but I don't want to say
He
that
wasn't on
completely.
the list,
But
man.
dang,
M wasn't
you
on the
know what?
list.
Was Drake on the list?
He was.
Kanye West on the list?
He was.
And let me get a drum roll for DMX on the list.
Wasn't.
Dang!
Do you want me to
Ooh,
fill you in? Because last
please,
time,
please, please,
again, you
please.
started like you started right now, Lil Wayne. Then it was
Okay.
JC, Drake, J. Cole, Meek
J.
Mill,
Cole.
Rick Ross, Jadakiss, Fabulous, Kanye, and you ended with Lil Baby.
You know what? I could take that. But I actually changed that list though, only because the what I've been hearing lately. Relevancy actually plays a key because it's like I haven't heard from a couple of them in a while, so it might have threw me off though. But
So is it
yeah,
still the same list you would like to work with them? Because even though
yeah.
they aren't your top 10 anymore,
No, I'm not even gonna say they're not my top 10 anymore, but it's still. Of course, I love to work with them and a couple of others, quite a few others though, quite a few others.
so who are the other artists? Let's get it
Okay,
out of the way right away. Who are
let's
these
go.
artists?
Kodak, that's one of my favorites right there right now. I'm happy he
Okay.
got it and they freed the real Kodak. And let's go. I still want to do. Let's see. Rest in man, dang, he dead, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. But I'd have loved to have done something with him. Let's go with Dirk. Let's go for the home city. Of course, I love to do something with Lil Dirk. Um, Also, Meg the Stallion. Let's go with some female artists. I love to do something with her. Dreezy, love Dreezy. She actually one of the hardest women I've ever heard rap. People don't give her credit, give her roses too.
Dreezy, I don't think I'm familiar with her.
Yeah, man, you gotta check out Dreezy. She's from the city too. She's from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah,
And is
absolutely.
she underground or mainstream? Because I don't pay
She
much
she
attention
pretty
to mainstream.
she's mainstream. She's definitely mainstream right now. But I've seen the grind from what she was to where she's at. So yeah, definitely mainstream now. But her and there's not many others, man. I mean, well, maybe if I had a list to look at and actually pick from, maybe it'd help me out. Man, why you always trying to put me on the spot like that, though? I'm gonna
Hey,
have to call you out on
I
that,
just
though.
I just trying to refresh it, right? And you also called me out on something before we went live because apparently I keep saying no worries, and since you said it, I tried not to say it. But yeah, thanks for that as well. Let me put you on the spot while you say it. What was the last song you listened to? Let's
Me on
con-
spot myself. I can't even tell you the exact last one because I listen to it on shuffle because I like to hear the different ways that it come on and stuff like that. So I can't tell you exactly which song it was, but I listen to myself.
Is the project now that we're talking about putting it on a shovel? Is the project built in a certain way, or can you listen it in a shovel?
You can listen to it in shuffle, but the way that we structured the album is pretty much we wanted to give you something familiar, and then we wanted to keep you entertained towards the middle and give you some of the realness, and then we wanted to end it strong with more motivational tracks, more uplifting stuff. I call it motivation because to me it make you feel like you should go get you some money. That's what I mean by motivation. That see people probably think I'm up here talking about, it's nothing wrong with being, a faithful person and all that, but I'm talking about motivated to get up and go make something happen for the day.
Mhm.
So that's
We
how it's
talked
pretty
about it
much
last time as
structured.
well because describing your music, well, in your words, you said it was hustle music, motivating.
Hustle movie.
You still stand behind that? Well,
Absolutely,
we're
100%.
talking about the same song, well, at least a couple of them, the same song from the same project. Not calling you out here, just saying what it is. But
For
yeah,
sure.
it's still the same message behind it and containing throughout
Hmm.
the project.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what song, and this can be a song of yours or outside, what song always puts you in a good mood?
I'm gonna have to go with Complete the Mission. Complete the Mission on Dedicated with 9 songs on there
By the
is
way,
the
check out the
track that
dope
really.
poster next to him. Is also
Oh yeah,
the cover
y'all
of
see me, y'all
the
see
the
me.
project. Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
He got his marketing thing correct. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah,
Who's
but
the messiest person you know?
I'm sorry I didn't hear you.
Who's the messiest person you know? And if you don't,
Dude, you trying to get me in trouble.
hey,
You
if
trying
you
to get
can't
me in
name
real.
anyone, it's you.
I'm gonna say my baby. I'm gonna say yeah. See, I
Come
can get
on,
away.
you,
Good thing.
you can't you
You,
can't put
hey,
it on
hey,
a
hey,
child, man.
hey.
Come on, I have to stand up for her, man. Come on, you can't put it on a child. Come on. And by the way, that's on you then.
I agree. I agree. That means she was taught. Well, dude, I'm going with my baby. You trying to get me in trouble? No, I'm not going.
Okay, fair enough. So it's you. Go. Let's
uh,
proceed. What's the
well,
most useless talent you got?
the most used talent.
No, useless. So
The most useless talent, dude. I could juggle. It's so useless, but I could
with
juggle.
every object or just with
Dude, you know what? I haven't tried many different objects, but I can actually juggle, and I don't understand why I cannot do that. But it's useless. It's very useless.
fair
Unless
enough.
somebody's looking for somebody to come juggle and rap at the party, I can come do that for you.
Hey, that would set you apart though. I don't know if it's in a good way, but it will make you memorable.
It
You know
would.
the guy was spinning and juggling.
He
I
was
didn't hear his
juggling at the
bars though,
same
but did you see it? Okay. What are some of your guilty pleasures?
Alcohol.
Fair enough.
Definitely a guilty pleasure. That in Wingstop, bro.
Sorry?
Wingstop, Wingstop. It's okay. I don't know if you guys have Wingstop. You guys have Wingstop out there? So
Nope.
look, Wingstop is a pretty much a place where you get party wings at different flavors and all that. If that is a franchise that I guarantee you I'm gonna have one of. I promise you that. You know what? Since y'all don't have one, I'll be bringing one to the Netherlands. How about that? But
Cool.
absolutely,
Hey,
dude.
they
Absolutely.
probably be waiting on that because everything else American like Dunkin' Donuts and well, I don't familiar with all those, but we got it up here now. The
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks, for example, we got it for ages now, but it's something from the States. Everything big, which is franchise relatable, will fly over here eventually. So
Okay.
be the first and get your money.
Hey, look! Don't tell nobody else. My see. Damn, they probably listening already. But
I
yeah,
will
that's
cut
what.
it out, man. Nah, we live, so
No, but dude, yeah, Wingstop, dude. I gotta.
so I
Terrible
can put
habit.
that on the list because the last time we talked, I asked you about what are your goals between now and 2 or 5 years or something like that, and you said
Yeah,
I want to make soundtracks and I want to have my own label.
absolutely,
Should I
absolutely.
should I add a franchise onto that?
You know, a thought on that. I mean, that should be up. That should definitely be on the list.
So how's it going with the other 2 points? Are you already making soundtracks and are you already working on the label?
The as far as soundtrack, I've never like not made music to go like everything I make, even as far as the album. Like I make music in the sense of soundtrack. If that makes sense. Like I try to play a scenario when I'm making my music to make you feel like this is going on, and you can actually feel and see what's happening as the music goes on. And then as far as a label, yeah, yes, it's finally looking like what I needed to look like. I got a couple of artists. This guy Weefo, you gotta check him out. He on his way. And my
Okay.
homie Heavy Snug, who is actually on Boomerang. Y'all gotta check that out. You gotta check it out. That's on Dedicated. That's 9 tracks long. There we go. But
Well,
yeah,
you're making moves, man, because that was something you were thinking about from at least 2 to 5 years, and
yes,
I think we're what was it, August? So it is
yeah.
5 6 months.
Yep, absolutely. And that's probably why I put a lot of focus at because I wanted to get that really. I wanted that ball to be rolling so well for when I drop music, that'll be ready to happen right after I'm doing what I'm doing. So absolutely, key players. You guys will see me tagging that quite often, but key players. That's the name of the label.
Okay.
We here, we here.
Well, thank you for adding that because I saw that, but I
hmm
didn't connect the two. So, say the name again.
Key players.
Key players. Okay. So, and
hmm
do they already got a website for it? How official is it?
What's funny is that the good thing you say that because my partner that I'm working with, Sino, who's actually the head label management of which is Ghetto Images. So he's helping me right now getting the LLC and everything together. We back and forth with the entertainment attorney as far as the name and the trademark and everything. But
Okay.
we real close. We're real close to being legit on papers, and we'll be ready to roll. You'll be seeing key players everywhere.
Nice. So the next time we talk, there's already a milestone
Yeah,
which has been succeeded. By the way,
absolutely.
back to the soundtrack question, because there was some kind of a layup to what you told me offline. You're currently working on a 10 minutes short movie for one of the songs, right?
Yes, yes, yes. For my favorite track, which is I See, once again, that is on Dedicated, the album, which is 9 tracks long. There we go. No, but yeah, we
Keep
working on
plugging it, man.
yeah, for sure. We working on a 10-minute actual. It was actually longer than that at first. The director had to talk me down because I was like, man, let's do a 30-minute, do a 30-minute movie to
Do
a
a
three
Netflix
minute song,
special.
a Netflix special. I need a 4-part series. No,
Sponsor me
but
now if you have a.
no, but seriously though, we doing a 10 minute short film to the song I See. When you check it out, you'll hear the story behind it, and then it'll make more sense to why I'm saying we chose that song to do what we're doing with it. And man, as far as the soundtrack, we actually with this director I'm working with, he actually his name Kojo. Shout out my boy Kojo. So he's trying to do get back into doing the film and everything, and I just sent over a script. So I'm waiting for a script to get reviewed, and you might be Jodi Pluto on the big screen after this, and
Hey,
I'll take that.
hopefully, man. I mean, it can be. Well, do you got desires to turn over acting?
Though to be completely honest, I always wanted to be like a movie. That's what I like. If I'm not doing anything productive or anything, I'm watching movies. Like that's all I watch movies, dude. So it's like I
So what?
always wanted to. Go ahead.
What's the last movie you watched? Since you watch that many
I
movies.
watched Savages on Netflix. I just watched this last night. I mean, that's actually a pretty decent movie. A little different than what I watched, but
Okay.
it's all right. It's a pretty decent movie.
So you would
Pretty decent.
recommend me to watch it? I don't have Netflix, but I will find a way to watch it anyway.
Man, you pick a streaming service, and I'll tell you what to watch on there.
Cool. Well,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do have to make more time to sit on my ass and actually enjoy things like that. I'm
For sure.
somewhat of a workaholic, and I think you know what I'm talking about because I think you are the same way. I don't
Absolutely.
always give myself the time and pleasure to watch a movie or something. Even if I have a movie on the television, I'm working at the
Hmm.
same time. I'm
See.
editing or I'm writing music, whatever. I can't
Hmm.
sit still and do nothing. But I think that you have the same issue. Yeah, it's an issue. It's an issue. I think you got
It's
the
an
same
issue.
issue, right?
Yeah, we're gonna clinically call that an issue. We were looking for
We're sick.
any doctors looking to fix this.
Help. The joint don't cut it anymore. But the movie, it's still in progress.
Well, the movie actually, yeah, I mean, because the writing the script is not as easy as people may think it is. So, on my behalf, I sent on the over hoping I sent over half a script, hoping that everything goes through and he accepts it that way. And I mean, from then on, we just waiting to see what we get from there. I just hope he don't deny me. Like, no, this ain't a good movie. I'm gonna be upset, and I'm gonna have to go holler at my boy Kojo on the side. Like, yo, you gonna pick this one? I don't care what you think.
Well, at least you got the aspirations to do something. So let's say the worst case scenario, he does say, well, it needs some shaving or whatever.
Hmm.
You are clever and how do you say that? Creative enough. That's the word I was looking for to come up with
Okay.
something better afterwards. I think.
Hmm.
I don't see you as a person who walks away from something after bad news.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like it's a habit to finish things. Like I can't not finish. So I gotta
Pause.
finish anything I start.
I paused it for you, man.
Hmm.
Oh, you didn't get that. Never
Oh, get
mind.
out of here, dude! Stop. Hey, You
Hey,
know
that's what
what?
you get. That's what you get, man. I'm hanging around with a lot of Americans week in, week out. I have to watch my words every episode I do, and now it was
That's
my
fine.
turn to pause someone else.
Hey, you
You're
know what?
welcome.
You know what? I appreciate the pause.
You're
Pause.
welcome.
My man.
Back to business. In a couple of
Back
minutes, we still got at least 7 minutes to talk with, but otherwise, we're gonna drag that part too much out. We're gonna listen to one of the bangers from the project called Trust. Um,
Mhm.
that was one of the two favorites from the public, right?
I, well, no, that if you want a three favorite, that'll be the third favorite song right there, coming right up. Trust is to me one of the most. Dude, the song itself is just real powerful. It lets you know that it's coming from a deeper place. Regardless, I'm saying in money we trust, but in the verses it's telling you why in money we trust, because it's talking about being down, coming up. You hear me talk about sleeping in the cold with my wife and my kids and stuff like that. It actually it tells you a story, so it gives you a real reason as to why I chose the song Trust for everybody to listen to.
Fair enough. By the way, the last time we also were talking about this project and the possibility of an extended version of it. Are you still thinking
Mhm.
about that, or is that off the table?
No, absolutely. I'm definitely thinking about. I'm not even gonna say thinking. A deluxe is in the works, so
Okay.
a deluxe is coming. So I don't care if you hate this face right now. Now you're gonna hate it in a different color because it's gonna be the same. No,
Just a different color scheme.
a different color. Gonna say deluxe. I'm saying, you know how we do it.
But that's already in the works, or are you just thinking about it? Can we
No,
already talk
absolutely.
about the release date or something like that? And I know
No,
we just a month after the actual release, but
right. And I don't want to beat it up. I don't want to beat what we got going already because of the traction that it's getting. So I'm gonna let that ride. But at any given time, I just want to let everybody know I'm locked and loaded and I'm ready to go. So
yeah,
never think
because
I'm not ready.
yeah, we already spoke about that. You got 50 to well, that was the last time, at least 50 songs on the shelves. You said this pandemic was good, well, for writing music,
Absolutely.
so that number went up as well. Besides the
Increasingly.
deluxe, and again, I know we shouldn't spoil the people with too much music. We have to spread it out. But do you already got something planned out for the rest of the year?
Yeah, we actually do. We actually do. So I'm really hoping to gear in my artists. So hopefully we get all this LLC stuff and all this trademarking business out of the way. And I want to get my artists on the road too and everybody. So we're trying to put together a tour right now. We thinking about a 5 city tour in the States. And you can ask my manager right now. I was just talking to him about putting on a show out there. But
Nice.
unfortunately we can't go right now. But so yeah, we trying to schedule tours and drop more music.
Dope, dope. But that is already set in stone, right? Or did I
We
misunderstood you?
set in we set in stone. This is what I like to say it out loud. When I say it on stuff like this, it kind of
Speaking
forces
to
me to have to
existence,
do
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do it now because he's like, "Damn, you're a liar." No, I ain't no liar. Watch.
Okay. Well, let's put it up a notch. What's the first what you're gonna performing?
Okay, say it again. Give me one more time. What's the first who?
What will be the first spot you will be performing?
As far as in the states or
Yeah, the tour wise.
tour wise. So this is we're looking to go. I say West Coast, California. I was just talking to one of my other guys in California right now. He's from Compton. So I'm talking to him right now about trying to find venues. So West Coast, hopefully first.
Okay.
We yeah.
Also because of
Marketing
the
wise,
weather, because California is the good weather, right?
oh, good weather too, and then it's like marketing wise, dude. It's limitless there. The state is so huge that it makes sense. It makes sense.
Well, especially with the type of music you make, and not to put you in a box or something, but you got
Yes.
uplifting, motivating music, and I think that goes well with the public over there. Again, I'm not sure about the demographics, etc. over there, but I think that's a good fit for your type of music, right?
Yeah, I believe so. You know what? I believe it's everywhere because it's more. My music to me is more geared toward the everyday man. you know, and there's more everyday people than people living spectacular lives and stuff like this. I'm giving hope to the everyday man, and so I feel like we everywhere, you know. So
True that. True that.
yeah,
With that being said, how was your life a year ago?
the way that these questions from, did you like you Google these questions or something?
Some of
Like,
them. Some of them I actually
yeah.
Googled, but most of them I set up myself. And I for later on, and I'm gonna pause before I say that I got some deep questions as well, which are
Whoa, pause.
let's say I said it before I said it, man.
No,
Come on.
no, you gotta say it after, dude. You gotta say it after. It don't
Okay,
count.
pause. You got me. You got me. But yeah, man. I got
All right.
some. Now I don't want to say it anymore. I got some. Because what I was originally about to say, well, I got some deep questions, but I have to pause that as well. Like, does hardship make a person stronger? But that's for the second part.
Okay.
But
All right. Cool. Cool.
those
All
kind of
right. So
questions.
okay.
Now,
Again,
now
what
the
did you guys?
conversation is weird, fam. Well, why did
Right.
that?
No. No.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. Okay. Now, what did you say again? What's the question?
What did I say? I was talking. Oh,
You
how was
say
your
how
life
my
a year ago?
a year ago? A year ago. That's when the pandemic started, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. So it was different.
Okay.
It was definitely different. You
I
know,
feel that.
everything stopped. So a year ago, my life was on pause. I had a song that I was trying to get to NBA 2K and tried to get to the league, which is in the zone. You know, at that time, it was like this was like because we had All Star Weekend actually in Chicago, and it was like I was at the game, so I was trying to
Okay.
get my market on, trying to get the song out and everything pushing and going, and the world stopped. So yeah,
Okay. Well, let's hope things will get better soon because
for
the
sure.
pandemic-wise, it is better over there than it is over here.
I mean,
Um,
yeah.
uh, yeah. Well, you can. We got a curfew, fam. We have to stay in from 9 in the evening till 4:30 at night, and
Dude.
restaurants and shit, clubs is still closed down. So it's better to be in the States right now than here in Europe.
Oh yeah,
But
man. Damn.
that with that being said, I was trying to. It didn't work out like I was hoping. Well, that was my fault, by the way. But I was trying to segment into or transition into trust because that's the song we're gonna play after this. Do you want to
Hmm.
announce that so we can listen to that banger?
All right, trust. Okay. Let me think of the right words to say.
Cool. Say it's yours.
No, no, but really, well, here y'all go right here, man. This song right here is definitely a reason why I was dedicated to what I was doing, and a reason that you should be dedicated to what you're doing. Uh, and it's giving you a reason to trust in what you're doing and believe in what you're doing. So, without further ado, I want you all to enjoy and listen to what we got going on called Trust.
I got a habit of counting this cabbage up. I need it all, no, I can't get enough. I'm not an amateur, go check the calendar. You should book now because it's filling up. They talking numbers, discuss it at lunch. Oh, take the Kimpo, I just want the bucks. I need it now, I'm in a rush. Honestly speaking, in money we trust. Money we trust. I need that money like yesterday.